Hi, my name is Dari France and I'm going to show you today how to spawn the game object. This is my project and I have a lady and she's trying to catch the apples that are falling randomly, and we have to spawn actually those apples. Okay, this is our apple and we have to add circle collider 2D. In this way our apple will have a physical presence in our scene. So it will be circle collider 2D, and let's see, I want to change it in such a way that our apple to be exactly covered by this collider. Change it, radius, 3 maybe 3, and let's move like this and like that. Oh, let it be a little bit like smaller, not sure, but maybe 2. I think it works. Okay, now let's create the prefab of our apple. Let's go to our assets and create new folder, and let's name it prefabs. Okay, and let's move our apple to prefabs folder. Okay, we have prefab, and let's delete. And now if you go to prefabs folder, you see that we have our apple prefab here. Okay, now let's go to main camera and let's create. Here let's add a script. Let's name it apple spawn. Okay, let's move it into our scripts folder. It's here, and let's see it now. Okay, I think we can delete. So we deleted everything inside our class, and we can delete this library. We don't need it. And next, let's create our new public variable, Gameobject, and I will name it something like falling apple, and this will be our object that we will spawn. And in order to do that, we have to use coroutine. Coroutine is a function that executed in intervals, because we will clone our apples in some intervals. So let's write our function start, and it will contain our coroutine start. And I will name this coroutine something like spawn app, for example. Okay, now let's see our coroutine. enumerator spawn app. It will contain some while loop. While true, it will be infinite loop. Our apples will be spawned constantly. So while true, instantiate. And function instantiate, which actually clones game object, our apple. It has 3 parameters. Object, in our case it's falling apple. The second parameter is the place where this apple will be created, cloned, and for that we'll create new vector 2, and it will have coordinates. First x coordinate will be random coordinate. We will put down random range. And now let's see our scene, our position. Let's go to prefabs. Let's put our apple back. Let's see which x can we have. Script. And put random range from. So we can see that x can be from -8.7 and the maximum is 9.2. Okay, so it can be changed from minus 8.7. Let's go to our script and put here minus 8.7 until 9.2. Just a second, let me check one more time. 9.2. Oh. Yeah, 9.2. Okay, and what about y coordinate? Let us see. I suppose it will be the best if there will be spawn something like here, and we see that y coordinate here is 4.9, for example. 4.9. I think it works. 4.9. Okay, let's go to our script. Okay, and y coordinate will be 4.9. That's it. And the third parameter is rotation, quaternion. But we don't need rotation, so I will put quaternion identity. That's it. And what else do we need? Because between two spawns has to pass some times. Let it be, for example, 2 seconds. We have to write down the next. Yield, return, new, wait for, and its parameter will be 2 seconds, for example. And let's see. Okay, I think I forgot to put here small mistakes. Let it be like that. Now let's save it and see what happens. Now don't forget to move back our prefab and to delete it from here. Okay, so let's see now. I'm sorry, I have to change the name of Gameobject, not to be following Apple, but to choose some other one, because I already used this name before. Let it be, for example, Apple Down. We have to change it in here too. Apple Down. Let's save it. And now we'll see. It's our main camera. And we created Apple Down. Let's drag and drop our apple here. Our prefab. Okay, now let's see. Let's go to game and start. You can see here in intervals 2 seconds we have new apples created, and it will be for forever until the game stops, until we lose or something, or until we lose. And how to stop it, how to make them fall down, we'll see in next lessons. Okay, thank you very much for staying with me, and hope to see you soon. Thank you.